The Black Forest, a place shrouded in mystery and legend. Even the name sends chills down your spine. It's a place where the shadows seem to have a life of their own. It conjures images of twisted trees, impenetrable darkness, and things that go bump in the night. The forest is a labyrinth of secrets, each path more foreboding than the last. Deep within this vast and ancient woodland in Germany, there stands an abandoned house. A relic of a bygone era, it stands as a testament to the passage of time. It has stood there for centuries, a silent sentinel guarding secrets long forgotten. The ivy that clings to its walls seems to whisper tales of old. Locals whisper tales of its dark history, tales that make even the bravest soul think twice. Stories of disappearances, ghostly apparitions, and eerie sounds that pierce the silence of the night. This is not just a house, it's a beacon for the unexplained, a magnet for the paranormal. A place where reality and the supernatural blur into one. It's a place where the veil between our world and the next seems to thin, where the air is thick with the weight of untold stories and unseen presences. I've traveled all over the world, confronted the most terrifying entities imaginable. From haunted castles to cursed islands, I've seen it all. But there's something about this place that calls to me, that whispers of a mystery waiting to be unraveled. It's as if the forest itself is alive, beckoning me to uncover its secrets. And tonight, we answer that call. We step into the unknown, ready to face whatever lies within the heart of the Black Forest. Will we find answers, or will we become another story whispered by the locals? Only time will tell. For centuries, the Black Forest has been shrouded in mystery and folklore. This dense woodland, with its towering trees and thick fog, has inspired countless tales and legends that have been passed down through generations. Ancient Germanic tribes once believed it to be a place of magic and spirits, home to gods and monsters. They spoke of enchanted groves where the veil between worlds was thin and where one might encounter beings from other realms. These legends weren't confined to the distant past. They echoed through the ages, shaping the lives and fears of those who lived near the forest's edge. Villagers would often share stories by the fireside, recounting eerie encounters and unexplained phenomena that kept the mystery alive. One persistent tale speaks of the Der Grossmann, a towering, shadowy figure said to roam the forest's depths. Descriptions of this entity vary, but many agree on his unnaturally tall stature and the sense of dread that accompanies his presence. Some believe him to be a protector, a guardian of the forest's ancient magic. They say he watches over the woodland, ensuring that its secrets remain hidden from those who would exploit them. Others whisper of a malevolent entity, one that lures unsuspecting travelers to their doom. These tales often speak of people who ventured too deep into the forest, never to return, their fates sealed by the malevolent force that dwells within.
These stories, passed down through generations, add a chilling layer to the Black Forest's already eerie atmosphere. The forest's dense canopy and perpetual twilight create an environment where the imagination can run wild, and where every rustle of leaves or snap of a twig can send shivers down one's spine. And nestled within this forest of myth and legend stands our haunted house, its history intertwined with the darkness that surrounds it. This house, abandoned and overgrown, is said to be a focal point for the forest's supernatural activity. Its walls, now crumbling, have witnessed countless strange occurrences, and its halls echo with the whispers of the past. Those brave enough to explore its depths often report feeling an overwhelming sense of being watched, as if the very spirits of the forest are keeping a close eye on intruders.
The house itself has been vacant for nearly a century, abandoned after a series of tragedies too horrific to forget. The once grand structure now stands as a haunting reminder of a past filled with sorrow and despair. Its walls, now crumbling and overtaken by nature, seem to whisper the secrets of those who once lived within. Locals speak of a family torn apart by grief and madness, their sorrow seeping into the very walls of the home. The family, once vibrant and full of life, was slowly consumed by a series of inexplicable events that led to their ultimate demise. The father, driven to madness, the mother, lost in her grief, and the children, forever scarred by the horrors they witnessed. Some say their spirits remain, trapped within the house that witnessed their demise. These restless souls are said to wander the halls, reliving their final moments in an endless loop of torment. The house, now a shell of its former self, is believed to be a portal to the other side, where the living and the dead coexist in a fragile balance.
Over the years, stories have surfaced from those brave enough to venture near the property. These tales, passed down through generations, have only added to the house's eerie reputation. From ghostly apparitions to unexplained phenomena, the accounts are as varied as they are chilling. Hikers report seeing flickering lights in the windows, hearing disembodied whispers carried on the wind. These eerie occurrences have left many questioning their own sanity as the line between reality and the supernatural becomes increasingly blurred. Some even claim to have seen figures watching them from the shadows, their eyes glowing with an unnatural light. These spectral beings, often described as malevolent and vengeful, are said to guard the house, ensuring that its dark secrets remain hidden from the outside world.
Are these simply the products of overactive imaginations fueled by local lore? Or could there be a kernel of truth in these spine-chilling tales? The dense forest surrounding the house only adds to its mystique, creating an atmosphere of isolation and dread that is palpable to anyone who dares to approach. Or is there something more sinister at play? Something that lurks within the walls of this forgotten house? Could it be that the house itself is a living entity, feeding off the fear and anguish of those who come near? The decaying structure, with its darkened windows and eerie silence, seems to hold its breath, waiting for the next unsuspecting soul to cross its threshold. Tonight, we're going to find out. As the moon casts its ghostly glow over the landscape, we will delve into the heart of this mystery, seeking answers to the questions that have plagued this community for generations. Will we uncover the truth behind the legends? Or will we become just another chapter in the house's dark history? Join us as we embark on this journey into the unknown. We've gathered hours of audio recordings from previous investigators. The hiss and crackle of static are punctuated by unexplained noises, disembodied voices, footsteps echoing in the emptiness, and objects seemingly moving on their own.
One EVP in particular sends chills down my spine. A child's voice, high-pitched and filled with an unnerving joy, whispers, "We're never leaving."
Eyewitness accounts corroborate these chilling recordings. A group of paranormal enthusiasts who dared to spend a night in the house fled in terror, claiming to have been physically touched by unseen hands. Their stories, while unsettling, only strengthen our resolve to uncover the truth. The evidence is mounting, pointing towards something truly unexplainable. But we don't jump to conclusions. We're here to investigate, to separate fact from fiction, and to confront whatever awaits us with open minds and steady nerves.